Hello everyone, welcome to the video session of Supply Chain Management course 306. In this video session, students, we are going to understand global supply chain management, the advanced part of this supply chain management unit number 1. So in previous lecture, we understand what is supply chain management, what is logistic, what are their features, what are their objective, what are their utilization to improve the value and value delivery system. In this video module, we basically understand what is the concept of global supply chain management and what are the main core areas of global supply chain management to maintain the brand of various kind of manufacturing companies. So understanding with global supply chain management, global supply chain is an integrated process where several business entities such as suppliers, manufacturers, distributors, and retailers work together globally to plan, coordinate, and control materials, parts, and finished goods from suppliers to customers. So, as I mentioned, the best example Apple mobiles. If the word come global, it will show that the global supply chain is made up of the interrelated organizations, resource and processes that create and deliver products and services to the end consumers. In a very simple way, the chain is extended to many different countries around the world. So students, in this explanation, we basically understand the major 3-4 important point that supply chain management is not only into the simple area of our own country, but it is beyond to the country. So as I take the simple and branded example, which is suitable to everyone who learn this video session, that Apple Mobile. That Apple Mobile is a foreign company, outside company, but they are having strong global supply chain management all over the world with quality brand service, with quality distribution, with quality supply, with quality marketing, and controlling and monitoring the quality and value delivery chain system with the logistic pattern. So, in this model, we just basically focus towards the word global, that supply chain management, in that all the activities initially starting from the raw material distribution, controlling, processing, manufacturing, then delivery, then transportation, maintain, monitor by the companies with a prospect quality way to the end consumer who are the brand users of their company. सो बेसिकली हमने ये बात समझी है कि ग्लोबल सप्लाई चेन मैनेजमेंट एक ऐसा मैनेजमेंट है जहां पे प्रोडक्ट रिसोर्सेस को हमारे ओन कंट्रीज में नहीं बल्कि पूरी दुनिया में हम प्रॉपर तरीके से कैसे भेज सकते हैं बाय थर्ड पार्टी रिसोर्स, बाय ओन रिसोर्स. देयर आर वेरियस वेज. इट इज नथिंग बट अ ग्लोबल सप्लाई चेन मैनेजमेंट. सिंपल लैंग्वेज में अगर हम इसको समझे कि हमारे पास मोबाइल यूके यूएस में मैन्युफैक्चरिंग होने वाला एप्पल मोबाइल हमारे पास कैसे आता है, या फिर उसके जो पार्ट्स है एक जगह पे मॉनिटर होके किस तरीके से एंड कंज्यूमर तक जाते हैं, दे विल मेंटेन ऑल द ब्रांड क्वालिटीज ऑफ एप्पल मोबाइल्स. So it is nothing but supply chain management, right? To the next one, we understand some standard definition that global supply chain management has been defined as the design, planning, execution, control, and monitoring of supply chain activities with the objective of creating net value, building competitive infrastructure, expanding worldwide logistics, synchronizing supply with the demand, and measuring performance globally. So in a very simple way, we just understand that every company want to expand their standard, expand their product value, product delivery, not within the nation, but they also want to expand their product range all over the world. So global supply is nothing but the core part of any multinational company who go through the basic terms which are given in this definition: designing, planning, execution, control, and monitoring all the supply activities for the satisfaction of customer all over the world. So as we take the simple example of Apple Mobile, Apple also available in Chinese language, Apple also available in Indian language, Apple also available in another British English language. So they will provide, they will create the product which is globally utilized by the users. So it is all about global supply chain management. To the next one, to the next point, global supply chain management, also known as the value chain or logistic networks management, consists of a network suppliers, manufacturer, warehouse, distribution centers, wholesalers, and retailers worldwide. So many of the time we heard that word in your area or in your city that XYZ person is the wholesaler of Apple Mobile, or XYZ person is the wholesaler of Samsung Mobile, XYZ having the service center or district service center of the particular XYZ company. So it will maintain all the logistic activity, it will maintain the network to the world with proper standard vision mission of the company without disturbing the protocol, the discipline area. It is nothing but the global supply chain activity. It also includes a variety of specialized facilitating systems such as transportation and information systems. So by अंडरस्टैंडिंग सच काइंड ऑफ वर्ड्स, इसको अगर हम सिंपल लैंग्वेज में समझे कि अगर इंडिया में बनने वाला कोई प्रोडक्ट है, अगर वो यूएस जा रहा है तो वहां का नेचर, वहां का प्रोडक्ट, वहां का ट्रांसपोर्टेशन, वहां का लाइसेंस, वो सारी चीजें हमें ग्लोबल सप्लाई चेन मैनेजमेंट प्रोसेस में लगेगी. इफ यू ट्रांसफर समथिंग फ्रॉम इंडिया टू यूएस, अगर मैं यूएस में कुछ प्रोडक्ट भेज रहा हूँ, मेरा एक इंडियन मोबाइल है, मुझे यूएस में भेजना है, एट द सेम टाइम आई वांट टू अंडरस्टैंड द नेचर एंड द लॉजिस्टिक एंड द ट्रांसपोर्टेशन प्रोसेस as well as the information system of USA, that how my product connectivity is take place. So ये सारी चीजें जिसमें मॉनिटर होती है, it is nothing but global supply chain management with the perspective of customer satisfaction. So it will take much more detailed process to understand that how supply chain management is very important, not only in our country but also in global way, right? So to the next slide, we understand that global supply chain management has four main areas of concentration. That every company focus on these. There are n number of terms, but we utilize or we understand in a four term. That first one is marketing, then logistic, then supply management, and operation management. We again take the same example of Apple Mobile. Apple Mobile doing Apple Mobile working on very hard to make their product brand delivery value, brand value in a very superior way. So indirectly, the marketing procedure of Apple is now famous all over the world. Then the logistics, it means the quality supply or the transportation or the proper connectivity of country to country provision or services with the connectivity of logistic area. So some of the time company will take their own logistic transportation, some of the time they utilize the transportation of third party provision, and as per the process of logistics they will maintain their supply management, that how the product delivery is going with the proper phenomenon as per the rules and regulation of our country as well as other countries. And finally, all these legal terms starting from raw material to the finished good with the license, with the procedure of the global connectivity and global supply chain includes under the operation management. So it is all about the four main areas where global supply chain management work in a very standard way. Every company follows such kind of a term which are essential to expand their product manufacturing or to create a brand value, right? So to the next one, we understand there are some changes affecting the global supply chain. Recent changes which are affecting the global supply chain. In that, internet and technologies change. So if you understand the internet technology, we just take the example of Amazon. If you purchase something on Amazon, all the details of your products always available with the shipment, price, cart, everything. So this is beneficial area to understand the global supply connectivity for the customer, right? Then trade agreements with the supply chain management activities. If you purchase something from other countries, there are some agreements, some of the tax, some of the policies which are to be offered by their own country to sell that product globally. Then following trade barriers. So due to technological improvement, there are some trade activities, some affection of global connectivity will take place with the improvement of technology also, right? Then increase in international trade groups. So it is a beneficial parts where the recent changes has been taken with the supply chain activity. So increase in international trade groups. So there are n number of trade groups formed with nationally, internationally to have a quality flow of goods with proper supply chain management, logistic and trade operations, then new markets are available. So anybody who have the rules and regulation and to follow the process of global supply chain management with the license activity have to sell their product nationally and internationally. So these are some changes affecting to the global supply chain, which will positively impact to increase the supply chain connectivity. So last but not the least, advantages of global supply chain management. There are n number of advantages. In upcoming video session, we are discuss it is in detailed manner, but we just have to understand that how global supply chain management is very good to everyone all over the world. Right? The manufacturing cost of a simple uh, product will offer to everyone, not only the own nation of that company but also all over the world. So first one is a reduced total cost. So it will affect the cost factor. It will a best example or best advantage of global supply chain management. Inventory reduction. So there is a no requirement of maximum inventory. You can utilize taking the help of third party logistic and transportation. So manufacturing company or some of the MNC company directly connected with the product connectivity of inventory. Then improved fulfillment of cycle timing. So deliver the product with the right person, with the right time, with a right cycle, with the transportation factor. Reduce cycle time. So improved cycle time or fulfillment cycle time are both, but the time management factor is common in both two elements. Increase forecast accuracy. So as we take the basic example about Amazon, that if you purchase something from Amazon, the shipment delivery is to be offered by the company that there are some of the 2 or 3 days are required to deliver your product. So forecast accuracy is accurate, and at the end of fourth or fifth day, your product is coming to your home. So it will increase the forecast accuracy. It will help to the customer that how the product is delivered to their home or to their current destination. Productivity increase. So as supply chain management gets strong and strong, the productivity and the supply and the demand are connected with a very huge demand. So productivity automatically improved capacity. Again, it is the basic advantage of supply chain management. If your supply chain is strong, your capacity improvement is automatically increased. Extended international connection. So as we understand in global supply chain management, again we are again connected with the same point that every company want to expand their productivity, their selling, their trading, their trade agreements, not only in their own nation but also in global way. So it will help you global supply chain having a good facility to increase the international connection. So these are some of the quality advantages. Then increase intellectual assets. So obviously information technology nowadays a great platform to increase supply chain management. It will help you to increase the intellectual property, which is also called as the asset in accounting language. Improve delivery. The supply chain management procedure nowadays going through a technological perspective, which will help you to deliver the product with the right time, with the right procedure. Then diversified business and some of the uh, detailed supply chain management. The word is missing there. Diversified business and supply chain improvement is nothing but the basic advantage of global supply chain management. So this is all about global supply chain. So in this video model, we understand what is global supply chain management, what are the rules where global supply chain management is to be connected with manufacturing company. We also understand a quality distribution, that how transportation procedure is depend to manufacturing company as per the environmental procedure of country to country rules and regulation. Trade agreements are very important to form a proper global supply chain management. International logistic, national logistics are having a good role to perform a global supply chain management. So this is all about global supply chain management. In next video module, we have to understand the next part of this course called supply chain management. Up to then, thank you.